O.T.M family. O.T.M family, man. What's up, man? How y'all doing this morning, man? I hope y'all have a blessed and productive day. Today, I want to hit on about passing the pre-trip portion of the CDL test. I'm going to give you guys a cheat sheet. I told you I was, so I'm going to do it. And thank you for the ones that subscribed and liked to the channel. Also the ones that left a comment. I see you guys. I appreciate you guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe and like to the channel. Let's get into it. You can couple a lot of things together on a truck. And a lot of people don't know that. All your lights, you can literally hit all your lights in one thing in the front of the truck. All my lights are properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and they're proper in color. That's all your lights for the entire truck. And if you want to, you can add the reflectors in there too. All my lights and all my reflectors. That you kill two birds with one stone just seeing that. Look at the truck in the front of the truck. Make sure the truck's not leaning. Make sure the truck is no leaks dripping out the bottom of the truck, because that'll indicate that the truck's leaking somewhere. Right? So now you pop the hood. If it's metal and plastic, it's not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secure. If it's rubber, or if it's a belt, properly mounted, secure, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts. And if it's a belt, it's not frayed. So now I literally just hit off everything that's metal in the truck. So now you go look, you go find your air compressor. I like to work from driver's side to passenger side, because most of my stuff that I need to look at that's important are sit on the driver's side. But let's throw the air compressor first. Air compressor, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's gear driven, remember that. And there's no audible leaks, because you can hear air hissing out of it if it's leaking. So now you go to your hoses that's hooked up to the air compressor. Properly mounted and secure. No abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, because it's a hose. No audible leaks, because I don't hear any air. So now you go to your water pump. Properly mounted and secure. Not cracked, bent, or broken, because it's metal. It's gear driven, remember that. No visible leaks, so you don't see any water dripping off of it. My hoses, the same as that thing you said for the air compressor. If you want to, you can couple all your hoses. All my hoses, that consider all your hoses. And I'm not going back over because I already did. Now you go to your alternator. Properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's belt driven, because it's a belt that runs the alternator. It can't be a 1/2 to 3/4 inch play in it. You will see it once. It's hard to explain, but you will see it once you look at an air compressor. I mean, not the air compressor. You will see it once you look at the alternator. Once you see the alternator, you will see the belt, and you will know if it got too much play in it just by putting your fingers and pulling back on it. Now, all your oil level, you got the oil, you got your power steering fluid, and you got your coolant. For the power steering, yes, for the power steering and the coolant reservoir, it's not cracked, bent, or broken, properly mounted and secure. Also, it's no visible leaks. You don't see any leaks. And then I'm not doing the hoses, because you already said all your hoses. Then you go to the oil. My oil is all that. My oil and my power steering and my coolant are all at the proper level. Then you'll tell the guy, I would pull out my dipstick to check my oil if I needed to. Right? So now you're really done because you done hit on everything. And I'm not getting into the kingpin and all this and that. The steering rod, the drag link and all that. I'm not getting into that right now. I will show you guys if you want to see that in another video. I will show you that, but right now I'm trying to give you guys a cheat sheet on the things that you can couple together. That way you won't say one thing and miss something. You can say everything and finish it. Because the front of the truck is the same as the back of the truck. It just doesn't have a motor. So it don't have all the components. But it's still a metal chassis. You still got metal components. You still got hoses running through. You still got lights at the back end. So it's all you basically hit everything in the beginning of the truck. And the reason why it's important to do a pre-trip, because you don't want to get somewhere and you break down and it could have been prevented. You don't want to do that. For example, with me, one day I was I know I do my pre-trip every day. Let me start by saying that. But one day I did a pre-trip and the truck wasn't even on the dipstick. The oil wasn't even on the dipstick. So I took it over there to the place that we rent through Ryder. That's where we get our trucks from. I went over there to Ryder. The guy said, "You don't check your truck?" I said, "What you mean?" If I didn't check the truck, I wouldn't be able to break it here. Cause I swing seats. I go from truck to truck since I'm new to this company. So when he said, I'm like, man, how if I didn't check my truck, how am I bringing it to you? He said, if you would have drove this truck any farther, and I had to go to Fort Myers. He said, if you would have drove this truck any farther, you would have blew the engine up. Now that would have been on me. And the first thing my company would have said was, why you didn't do your pre-trip? You're not gonna get me, cause I'ma do it. I'ma do it. You know what I mean? So, that being said, do your pre-trip, man. If it can be prevented, prevent it. You know what I mean? Some things still gonna rise in the day, but if you can prevent the major things from happening, prevent them, man. Prevent them. You know what I mean? And like I said, if y'all want me to do a whole pre-trip, I would do that for you guys. I'm just giving you a cheat sheet on what you can couple it together. That's what this video is for today. And like I said, man, I hope you guys have a productive and ambitious day. I hope you accomplish everything. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope nothing deter you from being great today. And until next time, you know what I say. Keep them tires bouncing. I love you guys, man. O.T.M fan, what's up, man? I told y'all I was gonna show y'all how to do the pre-trip, so I'm finna show y'all, man, a little rundown on everything that I hit on. All my lights, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. They proper in color. Remember that. That's all your lights. You can also put your reflectors with it too. All my reflectors. Alternator, properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's belt driven. Remember, it's belt driven. It can't have 3/4 play or a half-inch play in it. Boom. Bounce to the other side real quick. Y'all follow me, right? All right. My water pump, properly mounted, secure. Not cracked, bent, or broken. This is where it get tricky at. It's not leaking. I don't see any visible leaks. Now you got your coolant reservoir and burn fluid and your oil. Properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There's no visible leaks. Remember, visible because they all leak. And they all at the proper levels. So boom. Now you bounce back over. air compressor. Properly mounted, secure. Not cracked, bent, or broken. No audible leaks because it's air. Air come through the holes, right? You can't see air, right? Boom. That's that. I literally do this every morning. Most of the time I stay on that side just because all my oil, my coolant, and everything is on that side. And I go through, walk through, make sure the truck good. You know, I got a tire iron, I bounce the tires, make sure they good. Because you're not really gonna have an air truck. I'm gonna let you know that now. But if you on the test, just say it's to the manufacturing spec. You'll check it using the valve stem. You'll check it using the valve stem, but it's at the manufacturing specs. That means all the tires good, but you're not really gonna have it in the real world. You're gonna have a tire iron. So you beat it with the tire iron, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. Let me go get the tire iron out the truck. They inflated. They not deflated. You know what I mean? That's just some of the things. If y'all want me to go all the way through it, man, y'all leave a comment and show me that y'all want me to go all the way through it, and I'll do it, man. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Until next time, keep them tires bouncing, man.